Hey guys, good morning. In the snack today, I want to speak to you about the art of soft selling on LinkedIn. You might be thinking, what is soft selling and how do I do it? So soft selling is an approach, and I think it's perfect for women in business. Generally, women tend to have a more nurturing relationship type building gift, let's say. So bringing that onto the platform is going to really serve you in building trust with potential clients or collaborators. It's going to help in terms of being helpful, right? Seeing needs and being responsive with your insights and with your understanding for your business. But it also is a more customer centric approach. So you're led by customer needs, you're led by challenges as opposed to products and pushing what you want to sell and what you have to offer. It's a long-term strategy as opposed to hard selling, which is short-term in the sense that you're just pushing, you're just saying, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. So let me show you some ways in which you can adopt a soft selling approach on LinkedIn. So one of the ways that you can do this is by sharing valuable content. I mentioned responding to customer needs. So creating content such as how-to guides. So here I've done an article with how small business owners can be more confident in their mindset when it comes to doing video online. So how-to guides, industry insights. Here I've done a content trend report. So this is me sharing my insights and my understanding on trends and content that's working, and that is meeting the needs of those who are struggling with creating content. So subtly I'm positioning myself as a thought leader, an expert, someone with something to say in that area. So you're meeting needs without being pushy or salesy. And then the next thing I would share is all around like your engagement and how you can do that authentically on the platform by responding to clients, by being active in your DMs if people have questions, answering those, by sharing other people's content. It shows you as a human, as a nice person, and people want to do business with nice people. So definitely an approach on LinkedIn that you can adopt when it comes to soft selling. All right, so another thing you can do is to tell your story. Storytelling is a great way to build trust, to build engagement, to get people behind you, your business, your brands. And you can do this here in your about section. So you can see like the hook of my about section starts out with a story. I came into the online world when my husband started a wedding photography business. That immediately, people are nosy, right? Anyway, so they want to know more of the details. He knew all the technical stuff about how to take images, but you know, he didn't have the operational understanding of business. So that now allows me to share what my insights are, what was my involvement, what did I do. So I utilized storytelling. I gave, you know, some backstory to my career. And then another example of where I utilized storytelling is with an intro post. So if you haven't introduced yourself recently, like consider doing an intro post. I shared my story. I kind of just took people through where I started, what I studied, my career, how I got into business, just some personal details, right? And with that, you don't have to give your whole life story. Share the things that you're comfortable sharing, but you are subtly selling without saying, I've got a product, you need to go buy it. And I'll be honest with you, when I have done that personally, and I've seen others do it, kind of hard selling on LinkedIn, it tends to fall flat. It tends to get low engagement, and yeah, it just doesn't really get the results that you were hoping for. The last thing that I would share when it comes to soft selling is to utilize the recommendations on LinkedIn. So I've done a video about this previously. I'll link it with this video, but I would encourage you to be intentional with giving and getting recommendations. It subtly positions you as an expert, as a thought leader, as someone who should be paid attention to, right? So if other people have had a good experience with working with you, that is going to be of interest. No one wants to be the first to do something, the first to pull their credit card out and invest in something. So if other people have had a good experience and they're happy to come onto LinkedIn and say that, then that is going to really position you in a strong and credible position. So go and implement some of these snacks that I've shared. They're super easy and easy to implement. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.